What's up, beach bums? Hope you're doing good. You can't, well, we can't see Courtney, but I'm sure
There
you.
I am.
Oh, there we go. Tell them hello, Courtney.
Hi. It's good to see you.
Or not,
Or
you know.
not see you.
We don't really see you, but we know you're there. Hang on, we're just getting set up. Hope you're doing good. I know the world is crazy right now, and there's just all kinds of stuff. Let's see. Okay, just rolling. Well, comment below. Let me know where you're from. What city, what state, what country, what part of the world you're in. Comment. Let us know so that I can get an idea. What is it?
Do you look at comments on that or on this?
I'll look at it here because.
Oh, okay.
You see how fast it's like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the comments come in pretty quick. So, but yeah, let us know. Essex, England. Jamie Elliott, Jacksonville, Florida. Robert Harris.
Hey, Savannah.
Savannah's on here?
Yeah.
I must have missed her. Oh, Savannah. Oh, there. Hey, Coco. Scott Flynn, Kentucky. Sick Frog 39, New Orleans. Fod said. See, I sound bad with the names. Is that?
Oh yeah.
Or Fwade?
Fwade.
I'm not sure. Just giving you guys some
Wow.
shout outs.
Wow, it's going really fast.
It comes in
Holy
hot.
Cow.
Yeah. You see, it's not easy, right?
Oh yeah.
But once you
Swap
start.
out Brandon Billings.
Oh yeah, we know Brandon. Joe Ogle. And can y'all hear us? Okay, I'm a little further away from the phone than I normally am. Just let me know.
Does that mean we're having trouble?
What is it? What happened?
It started spinning.
It could be that we're on the internet. Let me know. Just drop me some comments. Make sure you can hear me okay. Make sure you can hear Courtney okay.
We are safe so far. Hope you are too.
Somebody said something. Let the baby in the live stream. She's actually behind us right now. We've got her watching a movie.
You might hear it in the background.
You might end up hearing it. We're trying to keep her entertained.
Oh, sorry, my finger. He said it was buffering.
Buffering. Okay. Hearing you fine, loud and clear. Cool. Howdy, Matthew, Trevor Valentine, Jerry McDonough. Nice to see you. Still kicking? Yeah, we're still kicking, man. We're still alive. We're doing good. I hope you guys are too. I know it's weird. Oh, there's my mom, Diane Isbell. Hey, Mom. How's it going? On the live feed. The realest fishing, Panama City, Florida, baby. Cool. Well, thank y'all for jumping on. Right now it's such a weird time, and I'm still trying to pump out content. And go ahead and start dropping some questions. That's what we're here for. We're gonna do a question and answer like we normally do. You can ask anything. You can ask anything. Just keep it clean. You can ask Courtney a question. You can ask me a question. Whatever you want to ask us, we're just here to have fun and hang out with you guys.
Matthew's better at answering the questions, though. So I think the only reason that he actually asked me to do this live stream with you guys is so that I would take a shower, get out of my pajamas, and put makeup on. Because I don't think I've done that since we've been under quarantine.
Yes, and she hasn't, and I'm not shaving.
I have showered. Okay, I have showered.
Yeah, okay.
But
Well, I'm not shaving until the beaches reopen. Somebody suggested that, and so you're gonna.
It won't grow much more.
Yeah, that's about all you're gonna get. But I'm not shaving until beaches reopen. But yeah, ask questions. We're just here hanging out. Throughout this period of time, we're lacking a little bit of human interaction. So I figured I would come on, we'd do this, hang out, just have some fun, just so that if you are locked up, you have a way to kind of hang out and connect with us and in just a small way, and just give you something to do. It's probably not going to be very entertaining for you. I don't know, but we're just going to have fun. So we're doing our best to stay inside. We're not going anywhere other than to get groceries. I've been fishing a few times. I'm staying away from the pier. Got a lot of negative feedback from people that I was on the pier, so it's probably a smart thing to do. I haven't been in a week and a half. The timing of the videos are different, so it may look like I was there a couple days ago, but I haven't been to the pier in a week and a half. So I'm staying away. We're staying away from congregated areas. We're doing our part. We're staying home. We don't do anything, right?
Yeah, we're really.
We don't. I get out and fish,
and it's really sad for Annalise because she actually made a friend in our neighborhood about a week before this started, And so we haven't gotten to play with him, and she's continuously asking, "Where's my friend? Where's my friend?" And so anyway, it's sad, but we're high hopes that it's gonna be over soon.
Yeah, it is pretty depressing and sad, and it's hard to explain to a 2-year-old that you can't hang out with people. She doesn't quite get that. She's way more. We're not very social. We're really not. Like, we're not very social people, and she's way more social than we are.
Yeah.
So I don't know where she got that from, but all right. Throw out some questions. Hit us, fishing questions, whatever kind of questions. Just keep it clean. If you don't, if you're spamming me, I have had people do that before. I'll have to kick you off. So please don't do that. But let's ask some questions. Let's have some fun. Let's do it. All right. Here we go. How do you say that?
Can I tell that person thank you before
you... yeah. If you see something.
I don't know their name.
Memory Makers music?
Yeah, Memory Makers. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Courtney, I checked out your music last week. I'm a pro DJ. Okay. All right. So thank you for the compliments. Yeah. 3%er Infidel. When are beaches opening? For right now, the scheduled date for reevaluation is April 17th, but I would not expect beaches to open until at least the beginning of May. That's just at the soonest. And it probably will end up being longer. I don't have anything to there's nobody said anything other than April 17th, but I'd be shocked if they actually open up then. But how do you say that?
What?
Benoy?
Benoy.
Babu?
Yep. Sounds good to me.
All right, cool, man.
Benoy.
Oh, why does she never come to fish? Why don't you ever go fishing with me?
Well, for one, we have a 2-year-old, so it's not quite as easy as it used to be. We did go fishing more before we had Annalise. We would go out together more and do that together, but now it's a little harder because of her, number one, and number two, it's not quite my favorite thing to do. I get a little bored. I like to catch. I don't so much like to fish.
She is, yeah. She's in it for the catching, not the fishing part. Yeah. So it's got to be fast action.
Yeah, I don't really have much patience.
Yeah, and most people don't. I take a lot of people fishing, and most of the time people want to be catching fish. Like, that's usually the case. Hello from the land down under. From Australia. Yeah. That's a terrible Australian accent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just always think of Seinfeld, which I didn't watch a lot of Seinfeld. Maybe the Dango ate your baby.
Oh yeah.
That's all I can think of.
And I think of the Outback commercials.
Outback, yeah. And Crocodile Dundee. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
I've never seen that.
You never seen that?
No.
That's all I think about. Miss beach fishing, Jamie Ellen. I do too, man. I do too. Jonathan, how's the ladder coming along? I haven't done any more ladder stuff. Again, I'm not very handy. I probably need to take it somewhere and get some modifications made to it, which there's a guy in town that does some aluminum welding. Probably going to hit him up, but of course I can't ladder fish until the beaches open back up, because that's kind of the plan. So, I can't really do anything with it anyway. But now would be the time to keep it, get it worked on. Efrain Diaz.
I'm taking a picture of Annalise.
Oh, I was wondering what you're doing. Are you allowed to go with Brant on the boat? Yes. And we went a couple of days ago. We didn't really accomplish our goal. We had a great time. We had a lot of fun. We had some exciting things happen, but we didn't really accomplish the goal. So I've got the footage from that day. I don't know for sure yet if I'm going to make it a video. And same for him. I don't know if we've got the amount of information from that day to actually make a video. But yes, we are both of our states, Alabama and Florida, are on these stay-at-home orders. But fishing and boating are still allowed. And pretty much, I don't really know what's not allowed. Like, it's
it didn't really change a whole lot.
Right. I mean, and we're just staying home.
As far as we understand.
Yeah. We're doing our part. We're staying home. We're not doing anything other than what we have to do. And of course,
and it's killing me. Matthew won't let me go to Target.
Yeah, see.
And do any perusing. We really like to Target peruse.
We do. That was what we would do for fun. So, buffering, no sound. Can you still? I got somebody saying that there's no sound. I don't know if that's just their end. Let me know if you can't hear me. I'll see those comments hopefully.
I'll try to read these.
Okay.
If somebody comments.
Yeah, because that'll be live. Okay. All right. Can't look at that. Fuzzy slime away. Matt, send us a shout out to South Africa from Fernando. What's up, Fernando?
Can't hear you. They're saying they
Can't hear me. All right, good. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know.
Ooh, that's scary.
Somebody just let me know. And you know, our internet is not like the absolute greatest, so it's possible that this may get interrupted and stuff. I'm sorry. You know, I wish it was better, but we do what we can. So South Africa, you know, I've noticed my outside of the United States, the subscribers, they tend to be like in other parts of the world. It tends to be South Africa and Australia. I guess surf fishing is popular in those parts of the world.
Then I think we need to go there.
I think so too, and we've gotten some invites, and at some point, yeah, we've got to go there for sure. Ocean Rider 12. What about all the Pompano swimming by, bro? Miss your beach vids. Stay safe. Yeah, man. It's pretty depressing to think about all the pompano that are getting away that we could be eating right now. Here comes Annalise. What are you doing? See, this is what happens when we try to bring Courtney on. We get the crumb snatcher in here. Yeah, you don't like the movie? You don't want to watch the movie? What's the matter?
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Something wrong?
Did it?
She's so pitiful. I don't know what's going on with her. She got distracted.
She did get distracted.
Mark Taylor, as of 5 p.m., I guess no more pier trips. Mark, actually, unless something's changed, you know, I haven't looked at Facebook or anything here recently, but to my knowledge, the pier's still open. I mean, the stay-at-home order, which I guess is what you're referencing, is for the state of Alabama. It starts at 5 p.m. today. But to my knowledge, the pier's still going to be open because fishing's allowed, and I don't think they've closed that yet. Which I'm shocked. Like, I'm shocked they haven't closed the pier, you know, with everything else closing. But to my knowledge, it's still open.
You don't want to watch that?
That guy. Pros and cons of living in OB. Man, there's a lot of... we actually live in Gulf Shores. We're not in Orange Beach, but it's close enough. But there's a lot that we can go into that, but it's a great place to live. I'll just give you that. It's awesome. We love living here. There's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of fishing. A lot of stuff to do. We love it. All right, we're going to try to figure out Annalise here for a second. Bear with us. We're going to see if we can get her entertained. Keep dropping the comments and let me know if you're just hopping on. If you're new, let me know where you're from. Keep putting the comments there. I want to know where you guys are residing, and let me know if you can fish or not. You know, some places you straight up can't fish right now, which is crazy. I would have never have imagined that you could like not fish, like they were going to keep you from fishing. It's insane. Okay.
Sorry.
Scrolling. Just pick. I would just pick something.
I was trying to pick something that I thought she'd be interested in.
We're trying to get Annalise squared away here. Hit the thumbs up button. Let me know if you are having fun. This is real low key. You know, we're just hanging.
There you go. Okay, go take it and sit down. Okay, go take it and sit over there.
Okay, we'll just let her. She can try.
Can she?
Yeah,
I didn't think she could be on YouTube.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. Annalise is gonna be here. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but we may lose Courtney here.
Here, I'll get it.
We were just gonna try something.
Oh, I was gonna let her watch it.
Hey, this is a question for you right here.
Oh
Courtney.
yes, I'm here.
All right, Robert Harris. Courtney, do a live gig on YouTube live where we can super chat support ?
Super.
Yeah, I appreciate the offer. I don't know. I've never done super chat.
Super chat.
Super chat, if you don't know, and
This isn't super chat.
no. It's the same concept. And see, we're going to tell Courtney. I'm going to tell you guys if you don't know what super chat is. It's basically the same thing, but people can tip you while you're doing your live feed.
Oh.
So they can like send you money.
Oh. Okay.
But I don't know exactly how it works, and you have to have certain things like to qualify for. Are you making faces in the camera? This is our family right here. This is us.
Well, I know that Mima and Mimi will be happy that she's on.
Yes.
And I think they're both watching. So.
Yes. I'm sure they appreciate it. Bill Kennedy, Matthew, what camera are you using for this party? This is just my iPhone, so that's it. I have to have internet connection on whatever device to go live. If you see a question, let me know. I'm just scrolling here.
Where are you at?
Right here.
Okay.
Tony, you're here from Illinois. You were supposed to fish with me yesterday morning, but instead I'm stuck in 40-degree weather. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. That stinks. Greetings from South Africa. Yes. You've been back on the pier. I have not, Emmanuel. I've not been back to the pier since the last video that you saw. Trying to stay away from it. Just, we're trying to keep our distance from everybody. B. Evans, best tasting surf fish. You probably know. We'll both answer. What do you think? What's your opinion? Best tasting fish?
It's hard for me. It would have to be either between pompano and whiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see,
I really like. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I won't give too much detail. I really like pompano, especially when Matthew does it with just butter and salt and pepper. It's like amazing in the skillet, or in the oven. I don't know. Do you do it in the stove or in the skillet? I can't remember.
What are you talking about? The lemon butter sauce?
No, just butter and salt and pepper.
I do it on the skillet.
In the skillet. That's like the best. And then whiting is probably, I guess, the second.
Whiting, yeah. And she probably likes whiting more because of ceviche.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
We can't I love fried whiting, but pretty much we can't do anything else with whiting now. If I bring it home, she wants ceviche.
Yes, and we haven't had it lately.
We haven't.
It's going to be a lot longer.
It will, probably. We're not getting any whiting anytime soon, probably. But mine would be pompano. I mean, pompano is just such a great fish. One of my favorite ways to cook it is similar to hers, but it's really simple. Like, all we do is butter and salt in the oven, and and if you make sure you don't overcook it, and maybe almost even undercook it a little bit. It's like crab meat. It's so good.
Yeah, it is.
It's really good.
Like melts in your mouth.
Yeah, really good. I knew it. See what happened here? See, it happens every time. And the people that watch my live feed, yeah, I scroll down and it loads, and then it totally jacks me up. See, we're having to scroll all the way up here. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
Oh wait, I thought that's where we were.
No.
You know, I guess better. There, realist right there.
Wait, where did you see it? Oh yeah, we did see this. Okay, just getting back.
Well, wait, no, I don't know. We haven't seen all that.
Yeah, well, we're in the right spot.
Okay.
We're in the right spot.
Okay.
I think we're good. Okay, all right.
Tiger King?
Sorry about that. Where did you? Okay, Jeremiah Boyer, have you watched Tiger King? We have not. Haven't done that. We're watching some other shows, but we haven't ventured into that. But as this quarantine and as we continue to stay at home progresses, we might just have to check it out because everybody's talking about it. Sonny, I'm brand new to surf fishing. 64 years old. I absolutely love your videos, your mannerisms, and are magnetic. The two of you together are fabulous. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're fabulous. Ocean Rider, what pound test for the sheep's heads? Sheep's heads. That we always say. We always say that funny.
Sheep's head.
How do? All right, tell them how we say sheep's head around the house. Feet head.
Feet head.
It's like, have you ever seen Saturday Night Live, the old ones? If you remember, I can't remember that actor's name, but he was the ladies man. The ladies man, and so we say feet head. Anyway, we're goobers. Ocean Rider 12. What pound test?
Jim Carrey that did ladies man. Wasn't Jim Carrey? No, he did.
No.
He did the.
Yeah, that was. No, it wasn't Jamie Foxx.
Okay,
I can't remember his name. If you remember his name, the guy that played the ladies man.
Surely somebody remembers.
Yeah, somebody comment below. Let me know.
I'm gonna have to watch now.
Yeah. What pound test for the sheep's head? 20 to 20.
Tim Meadows.
25.
Tim Meadows.
Yes, Tim Meadows. That is his name. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Because
that kind of stuff drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I would have been thinking about that for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, for sheep's head pound test, really whatever. On my inshore setups that I'm typically using, I've got 15-pound braid on there. I think on both of the inshore setups that I've used typically with the 2,000 size reel, and for my leader, I'm always using 17-pound fluorocarbon. So hopefully that helps you out. Sandbar Drifter, do you see a difference between different fish bites during different seasons, or have you seen a difference between fish bites in the ocean versus inshore? Um, now, I don't fish as much inshore as much as I do on the beach, and I haven't really used fish bites as much inshore as I do on the beach, so I can't give you a good comparison there. But from season to season, that's hard to say too. Because what it is, like, these fish do change their diets and they get pickier, and sometimes like fish bites are like the only thing you're gonna catch fish with for whatever reason. But other times you've got to have natural bait or live bait, and that may be the only thing that those fish are gonna hit. So it's hard to say. I can't really say season to season, but day to day, yeah. I mean, it can make a difference. So it's good to have multiple bait options. And even in fish bites, it's good to have multiple flavor options, because sometimes they may hit the crab, they may hit sand flea, may hit the shrimp, whatever. You may need those different things to get those bites. Sonny, I'll keep you both in prayer. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is a tough time for everybody. It's not unique to us, and so we understand that. And I mean, many of you watching this, I mean, you're dealing with people that may be sick right now. You may be dealing with people, or you may have lost your job. You may have taken a drastic decrease in income. Every one of you are dealing with something. Everybody is, but we are too. And thank you. We're praying for you guys as well, and hopefully we'll get to the other side of this. But you dealt with what? She's making faces to. She's looking. Well, we're on two screens here, so this is.
Mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy's not gonna do that.
Mommy.
Yeah,
This is life with a toddler. Many of you probably know. Everything. Have you ever been surfing?
Sarah wants to go on a trip. I'm gonna read that part.
Okay, we'll get there.
It's so slow.
Yeah. No, I've never been. I've been boogie boarding, but I've never been surfing. But it looks really cool. Like, I'd be really excited to go. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. We thought we had a plan, but it's obviously not working. All right, what do we got? I'm just reading through questions. It's just there. Oh, they're talking about the buffering.
Oh, yeah.
William Huggins, are you planning on drone fishing this year? No, I get that question a lot, and the only reason I could see or a need for drones is like if you're shark fishing and legit hardcore shark fishing. And most of those guys, which I don't do a lot of that, most of those guys kayak the baits out, because most of the fish that we're targeting, you don't they're a lot closer in than you think. Like, there's just no need for a drone. Like, most of the time, if you bomb a bait as far as you can, you're going to be over the fish that you want to catch anyway. So there's really just no need for it. So, I mean, it sounds cool and like, oh yeah, take a drone, it sounds cool and all that, but it's just not necessary. Jeff Cooper, how long does the spring run last? Scheduled down in May. Last year, I mean, you can catch pompano any time of the year. So if that's what you're referencing or talking about is pompano, any time of the year you're here. Now, May is definitely one of the peak times. Like, April and May, like, that's the bullseye. Like, that's when you want to be here for pompano, assuming the beaches are going to ever reopen. But we caught them pretty good all the way through August last year. It wasn't, like, as good as the spring throughout the summer, but it was still pretty dadgum good. So, you in May, you'll definitely get on them. Thank y'all for answering me. That it sounds good. Look at that. Look at all those.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are on it, man. It's the best. Carolina Surf Fisher. I got my dad in watching channel. He's chomping at the bit to go pompano fishing when the beach is open. We all are, man. Oh my gosh. I've seen some pictures of folks that have been on their boat and catching some pompano and stuff, and it's killing me. It's killing me.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was reading comments.
That's okay.
But I heard what you said.
I was just reiterating.
Well,
I was letting them know,
yeah.
and you know,
okay. Well,
that's killing me.
It's killing me that people are on their boat and we can't go anywhere.
Well. I'm just reading. Thank y'all for commenting. I really appreciate y'all hopping on and contributing here. Here, look at that. Read that. See that one right there?
What?
This one.
Give us.
Dadgum!
Oh. I couldn't see the first word. It just says give. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Courtney can't read. 3%er was asking me to give y'all a dadgum. Dadgummit. Dang it! That's what I say. I say dang it probably more on my videos than dadgum. They're both in there a lot, but you know, because I screw up so much, it's usually dang it. Dang it. Say that a lot. We're back. Sorry. I know that
Looks terrible.
yeah. That's our internet. We're like in slow motion right now, I know.
And fuzzy.
And we're fuzzy. We're back. Lost you there for a second.
Yeah.
But we're back.
I think she was talking about the trip to the beaches in South Africa and Australia.
Oh, okay.
I think that's definitely a trip that we need to take with you guys.
Hopkins, come on, man. We're going to the beaches.
Can I try again?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to get lost.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, the problem here, number one, our internet is not very great. Number two, we're trying to entertain our 2-year-old
on the internet.
So we're eating up all of our internet strength here. Sorry, guys. I apologize.
We could have put a movie in that thing up there for you.
Yeah, that probably would have been a smart thing to do. Robert Reed, are 9-foot rods okay for surf fishing? Yes, absolutely. And it depends, like, the length of the rod is going to determine the distance that you can cast. And it depends on where you're fishing and how you're fishing. There's a lot of factors that go into that, but I use 9-foot rods for a really long time. So yeah, you can definitely get by and catch pompano and most things with 9-foot rods. How about this? Why don't you guys? I want to do this and see if you can answer a question. You guys throw out some fishing questions for Courtney.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
I just want to see. Like, try to think of something.
What the heck am I gonna know?
I don't know, but it might be fun. Like, throw out some fishing questions, like, for Courtney specifically. So, ask her something. Whatever you think. I'm not going to put any stipulations on it, but maybe something that she might possibly know, or maybe something that,
This is setting me up for failure.
Yeah, well, it'll be fun. And you got, or something that she can just, make something
Make
up.
crap up.
Yeah. Like, that'll be fun. Like, ask Courtney a fishing question. She's going to help you out.
It looks so bad still.
Yeah, it might not be as bad. It looks really fuzzy on here, but yeah, I'm sorry about our internet. This is good fish conversation. We're not really talking about fishing much. We're just hanging out with you guys, just having fun. Are they asking you questions? Are they? Okay, all right. We're scrolling to the bottom. All right. Let's see. Courtney. Okay, what is it?
Oh wait, I just saw Mitchell's. I know Mitchell's.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good question, Mitchell. Mitchell's on here. All right. Well, hang on. Let's see. Courtney. All right. We'll start here. Oh crap. All right.
Where?
Right here. All right. Courtney, what's the best bait for pompano?
Fish bites.
That's a good answer. I mean, obviously.
Fish bites or fresh dead shrimp, not frozen.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good answer. I mean, and are you trying to answer the question too? I hope it doesn't look that bad on everybody's end. Hopefully not. Maybe it's just us.
Is it fuzzy? Maybe they can tell us really quick.
Yeah, it's okay. It may or may not be. Hey, can you watch the movie? Can you watch for me?
You got some snack down there too. Mitchell said it's clear.
Okay, good.
Just you, not fuzzy. Looks good.
Okay,
thank you.
All right. All right, Courtney. This is fun. All right, fuzzy slime boy. Courtney,
Best time of day to fish.
What's the best time of day to fish, Courtney?
Well, I would think that the best time of day to fish would be any time.
What a great answer!
Okay, no, seriously, I really don't know the answer to this. I would guess that it might depend on the kind of fish you're going for. That would be my answer. And the time of year that it is.
Good. Yeah. If I were answering that question, I would say.
Or it would also depend on the surf, like the surf, if if it's
Hey,
what do you call it? I don't know what it's called. He's got these 2 or 3 apps that he looks at, and
Okay,
you know,
all right.
he tells what the wind is like and what the surf is like. The tide.
That's
the
what she's
tide.
looking
Yeah.
for. I knew it. I knew
Stop,
it.
you're gonna-
Yeah, great
Is it
answer.
okay?
Great answer. All right. Hey, yeah, can you watch, please, please? I'm sorry. I know this is like extremely distracting and a lot going on.
A little
here.
chaotic now.
Yeah, but it's our life. All right, Mitchell's my lifelong friend. He's been in some videos. This is Mitchell Wright. He's hanging out with us. He's a good buddy of mine. He's asking Courtney, "What's
I think Mitchell's throwing me a bone here.
Yeah, I think so.
Thanks,
Mitchell's
Mitchell.
helping you out. So, what's the limit on pompano?
3
Nice.
per license.
All right, well, I'm going to throw a kink in this. Right, okay, good answer. That's for the state of Alabama. What's the state of Florida?
Think.
4? Isn't it 4? Ah, what is it? I don't know.
6.
6?
Yeah,
Really?
6.
Double?
Yeah,
Ah, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
yeah. But good job.
I thought
Hey,
4.
high fives. Nice. Good job. All right, Gas Weezer, what is the most common hook size you use on the bait? Well, probably asking me, but
Oh, okay, good.
we're going to ask you. Let's see if you pick this up
I don't
just
even
from
know
hanging out with me.
How you do sizes for hooks?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Except maybe
take a guess.
3/4 inch circle hook.
Yes, a 3/4 inch circle hook is what you're looking for. Next time you go to the bait store, I want you to walk in and I want you to say, Bama Beach Bum told me to come in here and ask for a 3/4 inch circle hook. Hook you up, buddy. Okay, all right. The most common size hook that I use is a 1/0. That's like for pompano fishing, like that's the most common. I use a lot of size
A 1/0?
1/0. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't expect you to know that. I didn't just,
He was asking that to you.
He was.
Anyway.
But 1/0 is the most common. I use a lot of different size hooks, but the most common is a 1/0 for surf fishing. All right. Justin Baruzuma. See, I feel so bad because I know I'm butchering your names. I know that. Courtney, what's your biggest fish?
The biggest type of fish that I've caught was a black drum, but I'm not really sure. It was this most recent black drum that I caught, and I think it might have been. We didn't measure it because we didn't want to take the time, but Matthew said he thought it was over 35, right?
Well,
or
probably
30.
It was over 30.
Over
Probably,
30
yeah.
inches.
Yeah, so probably just over 30, like 31, 32, somewhere in there.
But the two big fish that I've ever caught were both black drum.
Yeah. I'm trying to get her a redfish. I was trying to see what that comment was. It looked really weird. Yeah, it was just emojis. I was trying to get her I've been trying to get her a redfish.
Oh, somebody just asked that.
But okay.
I don't think I've ever caught a red at all.
We'll get to it.
Oh,
We'll
okay,
get-
sorry. Oh.
You-
Yeah, I have.
You're holding one right there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry.
All right. How much do you think he spends on all that fishing stuff? What do you think?
Like all of it, or what do you think he's asking? Like all of it ever, or per month?
However you want to answer it.
I mean, I guess all of it. He's probably spent.
Like everything I have?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
That doesn't include like camera and equipment and
No,
computer and
just
stuff.
what to
Just
say
fishing
fishing. What to say
stuff.
fishing.
6 or 7 grand. For like rods and reels.
It may not
He
be.
bought a beach. His first beach cart. He bought bait.
Yeah.
But it's less now. It's significantly less because that was all startup stuff. You know. So I don't know.
That's probably high. That's probably on the
yeah?
high side. Yeah. Because most of my stuff's pretty inexpensive, and I don't really have a lot of stuff. And like a lot of the stuff that I've got now, a lot of people have sent me.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I
So-
said. That was like the beginning.
Yeah.
Because now it's.
Because like I don't know. But I'm glad you think it's that much because it's probably less than that. So
Always better to estimate on the.
That's
high
right.
side.
That's right. I think we're good. Her PB Pompano, which I think is in that. That's the picture right there. I think that's the biggest one you probably.
It's the
ever
same
caught.
picture. Yeah. I think it was.
Which I'll answer it for. We don't really know, but it was like looking at it. That's probably like a 16-inch total length pompano. Not real big. I mean, she hasn't caught she doesn't get to go fishing with me a whole lot. So yeah, but we're looking at it right here. We got some pictures she's got that she's caught here. How long is a fishing license good for here in Alabama to Courtney? How long is a fishing license good for?
The end of August, right?
Yeah, every year. Yeah, good answer.
But
baby.
like, if you buy it in June, it's still only good until the end of August.
Look at there. See, she knows. She knows, man. Good job. Right here. Thank you. Rolando, why don't you take your own fish off?
Because I don't like to touch them. And because I would drop it and probably lose it.
You got to have more confidence in yourself.
Oh, you did it again.
I know. Well, it's the.
There can't be that many though.
It's the dad.
No, clear. I think you skipped it.
It's right here.
Oh.
But that's the question we just asked. But yeah, see, it's like it jumps on me and just really messes stuff up. All right, Courtney, we're going to use glow-in-the-dark circle hooks on our double drop rigs. Do you want them on the top of the rig or the bottom?
The circle hook? I guess he's asking, do I want the glow-in-the-dark circle hooks on the top or the bottom?
Yeah.
We want them on the on the top.
I don't know. I think it's just throwing you a random question. I've never used glow-in-the-dark circle hooks, and I'm sure some people do, but I don't
What
know.
does he say? Oh, he just said LOLOL.
All
ROF.
right, the realist fishing. What family is the speckled trout in? What family of fish?
Can you give me an example of what a family of fish is? Because I was going to say the trout family. Because there's different kinds of trout. There's rainbow trout, there's speckled trout, there's...
Well, that's what most people would think, but that's why this is probably a tough one, for most people.
So what's an example of family of fish?
I'm having a hard time giving you examples without giving the answer away, because here's a hint.
Are they in the same family as pompano, redfish?
Well, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not, because that would help you out. But
well, a redfish is a drum.
Correct.
Like a black drum is a drum.
Correct.
Okay.
So with that information.
So a speckled trout would be. I give up.
Trout family.
The trout family.
That's your answer. Okay.
This is why I like multiple choice questions.
No, they're in the drum family. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Seems to be a lot of fish in the drum family.
Right, and that's why it was hard for me.
What's
because
pompano in?
They're jack.
Oh,
jack.
Well, that makes sense. They kind of look like mini jack.
Yeah, like Jack Crevalle, jacks. There's all kinds of jacks. So you got like snapper, jacks, drum. Those are different. I mean, I can't think of other stuff right now.
So they're in the drum family.
Sharks, like different, families of fish. Good question for Courtney. We already answered that one. Courtney, what is your favorite bait? That's a question from Mike. We just have Mike right there.
Mike. Well, I don't really fish, so my favorite bait, I guess, would be fish bites if I fished.
This video is sponsored by Fish Bites.
But I did like the Swedish fish that Matthew used one time when he used that for bait.
She liked eating the Swedish fish, yes. That's old school video right there. Like, if you remember the Swedish fish, that's hard to say. And that was in the video the whole time. Like, the whole time, I couldn't say Swedish fish. Swedish fish. So that's a hard thing to say.
Swedish fish.
So if you've been around, comment and let me know if you've been around the channel since I posted that video. Because that was a long time ago, if you remember the Swedish fish video. Sarah. Look at Sarah's question. Sarah.
Delete.
Sarah, this is a family-friendly live feed, okay? You got to keep it clean, all right? My dad's throwing it. Can we ask you about singing? Sure, you can ask me singing questions or music questions. My dad.
Just don't ask me to sing.
Yeah, she did request that you not ask her to sing today. Mark Taylor, Courtney, when do you use Sputnik weights?
When it's really rough.
Ah, nice. How did you know that? Like, why would you?
Because I know what the Sputnik looked like, and I would think that it has those little things on it. So you want it; those things get in the sand and keep the weight, or keep your bait from being washed around.
She went to college. You know, she's pretty smart. You know, like deductive reasoning. Pretty good. Courtney. Oh, yeah, let me sure. This is Carrie. How would you say that? How would you say their last name? Because Carrie, I see your name a lot.
DeShottles? DeShottles?
Is that how you
That's
say
how
it?
I would say it.
Carrie DeShottles?
Is that right? DeShottles? Tell me if it's
let
right.
us know if we're pronouncing your last name correct.
Probably
I know,
not.
I know you follow my stuff. I see your name all the time. Courtney, do you paint your hooks?
No.
I don't. She would have probably never seen, like, that's a big topic in the pompano fishing world, is painting hooks. Like, a lot of people paint their hooks because color is really important for pompano, so it's kind of a debate. Does? They might be enunciating it for us.
Does Shottles?
Does Shottles? Is that how you say it? Does Shottles? That's probably right.
Does Shottles.
Does Shottles. Does Shottles.
Does Shottles.
Maybe.
Des Hotels?
Des Hotels?
Des Hotels.
We were being way complicated with that.
Des Hotels.
Yeah. Des Hotels. Okay. I want to say it right. Like, I want to say your names
Yeah.
right. I don't like mispronouncing names, but I'm just not good at it. Yeah, I don't paint my hooks, so she probably doesn't really come. You know, she doesn't ever really see any hooks that are painted or anything. So
No, I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah, she wouldn't know. Dave Warren, best. All right, here's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know. I already read it.
Best knot leader to braid.
Best knot leader to braid?
So you're connecting your leader to your braid. What's the best
Oh.
knot to connect those two lines together?
A fisherman's knot.
I mean, it's a good guess. Yeah, but no.
A slip tie knot.
Is that even a knot?
I don't know. What is it? I don't know.
Well, it's an opinion thing, but if you would
Oh.
have said, like, uni knot, FG knot, Albright, like, any of those
Oh,
would have,
yeah.
yeah, okay.
Those names don't make any
Down,
sense.
yeah. We already answered that one there. Trey,
Which
what
one?
biggest fish?
Oh.
Big, like, what's your big, like, that's the question, like, on guided trips and stuff, like, that's my number one question I get is, what's the biggest fish you ever caught? And it's a hard question to answer because, like, I don't know, like, weight, length, species, like, it just kind of varies what you say is your biggest fish. Trey, what is a method to find fish when they are not biting? I'm assuming that one's for you. What's a good method to find fish when they're not biting? Why don't you give us, like, because there's not like a right or wrong answer here. So, like, what would you do, Courtney, if the fish weren't biting?
I'd stop fishing. I'd go home and watch a movie.
You're a quitter, man. You can't be a quitter. You gotta
Okay,
keep
well,
fishing.
I guess if fish weren't biting, I wouldn't change where I'm throwing the bait because, as Matthew's told us all before, you have to cast at different spots in the surf to try to find out where the fish are biting. So if I casted like 2 or 3 spots in the surf and they weren't biting, then the only thing I would know to do is just to move spots. So I would just move down the beach somewhere.
That's a pretty good answer. I like that. Hey, I'll give you thumbs up. Good answer. I like it. There's no right or wrong for that. You know, it's just what would you do, you know? Okay, Rick H. Here's an interesting question. How old were you when you started your channel, and did both of you fish with your fathers? I'll start. Of course, you can't answer the first part of that question, but I was. Let's see. I started. I would have been right at 30. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was the year she was born.
Yeah,
So.
and I'm 32. I'll be 33 this year. This will be my 3rd year of the channel. So yeah, I was 30. And I did fish with my father. Yes, my dad may still be on here. He commented a moment ago. My dad is not like, he knew a little bit about fishing, but wasn't like a fisherman. Like, that's not what he was into. But my dad loved me so much, like, he took me fishing anyway and exposed me to that. what I remember about fishing with my dad is he took me a few different times. We have a river that runs through the town that we live in. Can we turn that down just a little bit? Called the Coosa River. Oh, Mitchell's answering for me. The Coosa River, where it all began. Yes, the Coosa River runs through our town, and he would take me out there. We would use bobbers and worms, and we would catch tiny little bluegill right off of the bank. And that was the type of fishing that my dad would take. He knew that I wanted to go. He knew that I enjoyed it. I don't think he was ever really into it, but he wanted to spend time with me, so he took me fishing. So I didn't learn a lot about fishing from my dad, but he did expose me to it and spent time with me with that. As far as learning about fishing, I kind of had to do that myself. And with friends of mine and their families that knew how to fish, like Mitchell's family, who's commenting on this live feed, his family taught me, him and his parents and his brother, like they taught me a lot about fishing growing up. Well, what about you, Courtney?
Well, I don't have a fishing channel, so not started that yet. And I never went fishing with my dad, ever.
She did not go fishing ever until we started. Were we married?
No.
Or just
we
dating?
Were dating.
Okay, we were dating. There were a few times I took her fishing, and this is what we did. Like, because when I started fishing with you, I had kind of gotten out of fishing. Like when we first started, a fish. A fish with mom. That's
Yes.
right. I had kind of gotten out of fishing. We went to Walmart, if you remember this, like the first time she went fishing, and we bought cane poles.
Oh, yeah.
You remember this? Well, we fished at Camp Chandler. I think that was like
That's the first time we went fishing.
Yeah, the first time we went fishing.
Because I caught a fish like with being out there in like 10 minutes. I
Yeah,
caught the first
it was
fish.
like real quick. Yeah, we used I think we're using minnows because I wanted to catch crappie, and we
caught a bass.
We caught bass. We caught like 3 or 4 bass that day, and we took them home.
Cooked them and ate them.
We cooked them. Yeah, catch and cook. This would have been, we were dating, right? 2007.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yes.
that would have been 13 years ago.
I mean, unless we were engaged, which would have been 2008, but...
Yeah, somewhere there. 2007, 2008, 12, 13 years ago. That's when she would have caught her very first fish.
Yep.
Where are we at? Okay. All right. Just looking.
The time.
Tim Stewart, Courtney, do you bait your own hooks?
No.
She
That would
does
be a
not.
negative.
She does not.
I think I tried one time to bait a shrimp. I do. I think I remember.
Maybe.
But I
know.
don't think I did it
I ne-
right, and
I-
it like came off.
I
or
need
something.
I need to expose you to that. I need to get you.
It's not a necessity, I don't think. If you have a great guide who's going to do it for you,
That's right.
then
look.
it's not a necessity.
35554 full. Was that a Hebrew tattoo? Yes. You may have seen it in some of my videos. It is a Hebrew tattoo. It's John 19:30. It's a Bible verse. It's Jesus' last words on the cross. It is finished. And I have had it verified from people that do speak Hebrew. So I looked it up, I researched it, and I've actually had 2 people that I've come across in public that have said, oh, they read it and they read it correctly and knew what it was. So I didn't get gypped and like get some weird thing on there. But it's Jesus' last words on the cross. It is finished. Did we already read this question?
Mm-hmm.
Did we scroll back up, or I guess somebody else asked it?
I don't remember who asked it.
All right, Bobby Harrell. This is fun. This is fun. I like asking you fishing questions. I'm having a good time. Hit the thumbs up button if you're having fun listening to Courtney answer questions about fishing that she knows a little bit about it. Like I'm surprised. I'm just surprised that you've been able to answer some of these
Oh,
questions.
ye of little faith.
I know. Like I'm impressed that just by what's the right word? It's not vicariously, but
No.
just by being around it.
Yeah, I
You're
don't
just
know.
around it. You hear me
There's
talking.
probably more that I don't know, though. Like, we've just gotten kind of lucky on these questions.
Yeah. But these are fun. These are fun. Courtney, do you use it? Do you use a teaser on your spoons, and is it a upper or lower?
Well, the hard part of answering this is that I don't even know what a teaser or a spoon is, other than
You eat
what
with a
I
spoon?
use to feed Annalise.
You didn't know a spoon was a lure?
No.
Okay. Well.
I mean, I think I could probably pick one out if you put one in front of me. Because I think I know what it looks like. And I guess a teaser would be like a bait. Do you actually put bait on your spoon? Is that what it's asking?
Well, a teaser is generally like kind of like a jig or like a feather or like or like hairs or it's designed like that, and you attach it to the lure. I've actually never used a teaser on a spoon. I use them on jigs, and upper or lower. I assume you're talking about attaching it above the spoon or like below the spoon, like where you put it. Because like a teaser, there's different ways that you can put it in front of the lure or behind the lure, like when you put it on your lure. Anyway, I assume which I've never used that terminology either, so I wouldn't really know the best way to answer that question because I don't have any experience. But I figured I'd ask you. Sure. Why not? You may know. Billy, man, here's a good question. These are good. This is a good question to ask Courtney. Which would you rather use, spinning reel or bait caster?
A bait caster. A spinning reel.
Well, I mean, if you said spinning reel, like, do you know the difference between a spinning reel and a bait caster? I actually have both of them.
I thought this was the spinning reel.
Right here. I was going to ask you.
So it's not.
Which one is the spinning reel? Which one's the bait caster?
This is the bait caster.
Yes, very good.
This is the spinning wheel.
Are you real?
Real.
Spinning reel.
The spinning
bait
reel.
caster.
So I'd rather use this.
Yeah.
What did I?
You said bait caster.
Oh, I thought
I
thought that is what this was called. I guess.
No, spinning reel, bait caster.
Okay.
I mean, they're different applications. I've never used a bait caster. It's just never come up. I want to get good at throwing a bait caster, but I'm not. But like spinning reel would have made sense just because that's all you've ever used. Which she's casted. I've taught her to cast, and of course she can reel and all that with it. Yes.
They're answering our question.
Which one?
Not fuzzy looks good. It's clear.
Oh,
This question is for
Annalise from Dan.
Davis. No, from Davis.
Oh, from Davis.
Olivia.
Oh, okay. You want,
Are you ready to answer a question?
A question for you can ask questions to Annalise.
Okay.
All right. So Annalise from Davis and Olivia, have you caught your first fish yet?
No.
No. That's right. She hasn't. No. That's too cute.
I'm a princess.
Yeah.
I'm a princess.
What?
Uh-huh.
What? You're a princess? No.
Presents.
Okay.
You like presents.
Yeah. She likes presents, not fishing. No.
Yeah.
I haven't exposed I have this reel here because what I do, like she picks it up and plays with it, and every time I'm just trying to teach her the dexterity on how to reel, but I have not attempted to try to catch her first fish, but she is close. Like she could probably reel it in. Like we're there. So it's coming soon.
Good question.
Good.
Thanks, Dan.
Good question. I like it. What's your favorite reel? Surf. It's kind of the same question. All right, I'll answer this question. Where can you pick up the fresh dead shrimp that aren't frozen? We have only found them frozen when we are in OB. Any bait shop that you go to will probably have some fresh dead shrimp. It just may be a little bit harder. Hang on, I just got a text there. Maybe a little bit harder to get it at different bait shops. You just have to ask sometimes for the fresh dead, because most places are going to have the frozen and ready to go. You have to ask for the fresh dead where they actually have to come in and scoop it out.
Allie said that was actually from her.
From Allie? Mm-hmm. That was Allie's question.
I mean, no, it was Olivia and Davis's question through Allie.
Through Allie. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Hello, Allie. Thanks for jumping on the live feed. No, it's not
I
right.
don't have stuff.
All right.
You can't stand.
Mike asks, would you fish an ingoing or outgoing tide?
Fish an ingoing or outgoing tide.
Yes.
Ingoing.
Okay. There's no right or wrong. When you answer those questions, usually there's just depends on the species, time. Time.
Okay.
It's a complicated question.
Oh.
It's a difficult one. I know.
Mike.
But if I had my preference, most of the time I would say ingoing. So
Ingoing?
incoming, incoming tide, because we're usually pompano fishing, usually in the spring, and usually we need an incoming warmer water, cleaner water coming in from the Gulf. So yeah, so like incoming tide is Gulf water coming in, outgoing is bay water going out. So an outgoing tide is going to push in less salty water, incoming is going to push in saltier water, cleaner water, generally warmer. Just so you know.
Okay.
In case you ever need to know what tide to pick when you want to go fishing without
Right. Yeah. Well, thanks.
Yeah,
Because that might happen. You never know.
You're welcome.
Are you going to get your snack? I smell the.
Courtney, what's your requirements from your hubby to go fishing with him? Am I understanding that question correctly? What
do I require from you to go fishing with him? That it not be earlier than 8 o'clock in the morning. He baits and my hook takes all the fish off. And a Snickers and a Coke.
snacks? Snacks. That's the most important thing. I have to coerce her with snacks. Nelson Lima, do you ever eat black tip shark? I've never eaten black tip, but I've eaten bonnet heads and Atlantic shark wings. Both very good.
What is that?
Bill Kennedy, the only thing fuzzy is Matthew's chin. Yes! Yes! And if you missed it earlier, I'm not shaving until beaches reopen. Somebody suggested that, and I'm going with it. So I'm leaving it for a while, probably.
What did just roll on the deck?
That's my little mic thing.
Okay.
What's the best size surf rod to Courtney? What's the best? What size surf rod would you go with?
I would go with a 9-foot surf rod.
9 foot? Just because we talked about it earlier?
Yes.
That's also...
Well, I feel like that's a good average size.
It's good. It's
10
good.
feet, that's like too big, unless you're needing to go really far or something. And then 6 or 7 feet just seems really small.
That's a great reasoning.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Well, I use mostly 10 foot and I've got an 11 foot that I like a lot. But there's no right or wrong answer here either. It's all about opinions and what you're doing and what you need. Look at Mitchell.
She's getting loud.
Yes, she is, Mitchell.
Always.
Yeah, you got two of them. Look, she's cutting off lights.
Lost the light.
Well, we're almost to an hour, which I try to keep these to about an hour. We got some trolls on here, I guess. I didn't see anything, but oh yeah, we got it right here. Is that it? I don't even know. I don't know what that is.
What?
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Mommy.
other than
Oh,
that.
right there.
What is it?
Mommy.
This one right there.
Oh well, it's this one here.
Oh.
You can't go and have a live feed without people coming in and messing up your stuff. Let's see, hide that user. Okay, all right, that shouldn't be there anymore. You people. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for hanging out on live feed. We're gonna ask one more question, and we're gonna end with that. Let's see. Let's pick a good one. I always try to get a good question on here. Will you answer the questions from earlier? I sometimes try to go back and answer those, but it's really hard. I miss a lot. It's hard for me to answer all those questions. Are you reading?
You need
reading
a
too?
mod, man. There must be somewhere.
I think that's what he's talking
Oh,
about.
okay. Does the fish call?
Horse.
He's on fish. Actually.
That's funny.
Horse.
Yeah, Annalise is on a tear right now.
Annalise, can you leave that alone, please?
We're just.
Courtney, what's your favorite song to sing?
That's a good question. We'll end with that. How about that?
End with
Because I don't even
know.
Oh.
I don't really. He asked what my favorite Roland Farrow.
Mhm.
What my favorite song to sing is. I probably have a few. I really enjoy, we do Black Horse and a Cherry Tree mixed or mashed up with I Want You Back. That's one of my favorites. We do a couple Patsy Cline songs that I really like.
Mom.
I guess my all-time favorite would be a Fleetwood Mac song, which we do a few of, but I think my favorite of the three that we do is Dreams. So,
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks for the questions.
Yeah.
Well, this was fun. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
And we had Annalise going crazy.
Yeah.
Like the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing now.
Yeah, I didn't know how this would go. You know, like I try to bring Courtney in. Obviously, you know, usually it's just me fishing. It's just me doing these things. I don't ever really involve Courtney because it's very difficult with Annalise running around. But guys,
It's fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Thanks
you
for
had a
letting me
good
tag along this
yeah,
time.
yeah. Give us a thumbs up for Courtney. Give us a thumbs up for Annalise, who's climbing over the back of my chair.
Can you
right
wave
now.
bye-bye?
Can you tell them bye-bye?
Bye.
Bye. Guys, thanks so much. And as always, you stay